Yeah, so I want to go ahead and continue with part two that I made $1 million. And I was trying to tell people that if you work 20 years at $25 an hour, 40 hours a week, you make $1 million, right? Now, there's a lot of people that put that kind of time in. Me too. Actually, more than that, right? And I made more than that, actually. All went through my hands, right? Check it out. The reason I'm making a part two is because when I said part one, I said, you know what? I don't know. I don't know where my money went, right? Okay? I mean, yeah. And so also, people will say, I don't want 20 years to make $1 million. What, you think you're going to have it in your bank account like that? Yeah, it is possible. Don't get me wrong now. It's possible to get a meal, 5 mil, whatever, right? In your hands, and then you go spend it, right? But a lot of people don't have $1 million, right, in their bank account. I know because I'm a bookkeeper slash tax professional on the business side, not my creative side. And I've been to so many companies, especially when I was in my 20s and 30s and I was a temp. I I wasn't really a good girl in some of those companies. But the bottom line is a lot of companies don't keep $1 million cash in their accounts. They're going to put it in assets, whether it's real estate, another business, other people, stocks, bonds, crypto, etc. Well, maybe not as much crypto for business people. But anyway, I mean, they can, you know what I mean? But it's just not advisable. But the bottom line is I realized that, you know where my money went? My $1 million? Over a million, actually. Here. It went to, it just went here. You know? I invested in me, right? And that's why I have so many skills. You don't know it yet. I mean, you can look at my little videos or whatever, but you don't know all the skills that I have that I've been blessed with. But I realized that's where my money went. My money didn't go, and nice cars, I like nice cars, okay? My money didn't go into a couch, a refrigerator, even a bedroom set. My money didn't go into demolishing a house and fixing it up and having a lot of equity. No, I didn't buy a house because I didn't want a house because I was single. And I'm thinking, you know, I like moving around. When I lived in Hollywood, I lived in like 20 spots every year. You know, I was getting me a brand new spot. You know, so a lot of my money went towards rent. That's okay. No problem. Okay. I had my opportunities to buy a house or be whatever. And I knew, you know, I mean, or should I know? I know about equity, et cetera, et cetera. I don't like dealing with people. Have to, you know, I don't want nobody to push my buttons, right? They're like, well, you don't worry about that. You know, you just get some good renters. It's like, no, people have issues. Ugh. And I know I was in a property management business with one of my clients. So, and I had the opportunity to get a small building, but I had to live there and all this. And I'm like, I was kind of young. And I was like, forget it. But now, even now, I would not buy a house in 2024 because I ain't going to be here. I may have 20, 30 years left on the planet, maybe. And none of us are sure. I can die tomorrow. But the bottom line is, I would not take out a 30-year as a matter of fact, I'm sorry. I would take out a 30-year mortgage because I ain't going to ever pay for it. I'm not going to ever pay for it, right? You know what I'm saying? 30 years, really? Yeah, I'll take it out to get some cheap rent or something like that. But I'm never going to pay for it. And I may have to think about it like that. But right now, yeah, a lot of my money went into educating myself, obviously paying the rent, a couple of nice vehicles, etc. And the main thing, or should I say also, a lot of my money went towards my camera equipment. I forgot to mention that. I said in my last video, I don't know, shit, where did my money go? But my money went into me, my camera equipment. I mean, I could do a film, literally. But I have several films that I haven't even finished yet because life has moved on so fast. Hopefully in 2025, I'll be knocking them all out. I have like 4. I know, it's crazy. Full feature film. I got a documentary, like a 20-part documentary that I'm hoping to sell. And it doesn't matter. I'll create my own platform. Actually, I'm going to be creating my own platform next year. Black Market Flicks, right? And so, and I got content. But anyway, the whole point, people, is where my money went, and I said, I don't know, on video one, my money went here. My money went into educating myself, so that's why I know a lot of stuff. And people that know me, they know I know a lot, you know, man. And so, yeah, that's where my money went. Educating myself so I can always make money. Yeah, so that's what I did. And so I stayed in the bookkeeping finance game, the tax game, so I can know what's going on. And I'm going to tell you guys, I know you want to be successful. I know you want a lot of money quickly, but you know what? If you got a day job and you hate it, you just keep it. And you just keep it on the side, and then do your side thing on the side. And when it's time for you to go, you go. But you got to invest in yourself, man. That's just my little 2 cents. No, I don't have a house. I ain't got a mortgage bill either. If I were to tell you how low my bills are, you wouldn't even believe me. If I told you all my bills, I'll tell you, all my bills, less than $1,000 a month. Okay? I got a proper BMW, no bills. Okay? Credit card, don't have any. I have one credit card. They finally gave me one. I'm about to talk about credit one of these days because there's a strategy to it. And I kid you not, maybe I'll cut this in. My credit went up 82 points last month. But I had to pay a price. I had to pay a 7-year price. And you know what? I've been through this before. Another time, some BS happened. And so I had to just you know what? I ain't paying you people. And I'm not trying to say I'm a bad girl like that, because I'm not. A bad woman, should I say. It's just that when situations happen, I'd rather just live in the cash world. So that's where I am right now. And yeah. So yeah, I've made over $1 million that went literally through my hands. Literally. And you would think, what would I have, a house at least? God, Steph. Yeah, if I lived in Sacramento, California, maybe. Not here in Los Angeles. Mill ain't gonna get me a house, right? So anyway, if you're hustling, in 20 years is too long for you. You're right, it is a long time. And a lot of people get their money in a year or 2, 5 or 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever. But if you work on a job, you ain't never gonna get rich. Never. All right? It's just not gonna happen unless you invest what you make into yourself. I have no complaints here. I have no bills. I kid you not. I kid you not. I won't even tell you how much money I save a month. You won't even believe me. But it ain't about that. I'm just saying I invested in myself. Yeah. That's all. I just want to let you know that, I just waste my money, smoking weed. I mean, we did get a nice little portion of it. But no. I invested in myself. And you should too. Okay. Thanks.